Hello guys, welcome back to Video Explorer. Today we are at NALSAR University of. So this is the entrance guys. Today our video mostly focuses on the management part of NALSAR University. So NALSAR University has law in both UG and PG, then it has management as well. I'll also showcase you the courses here. So now it will be displayed. Now the top courses offered here are BBA, LLB honors, 1 year post graduation in LLM, 2 year post graduation in LLM, IPM, that is BBA plus MBA, 5 years integrated program, MBA, PhD in law or social sciences and humanities, or PhD in management. Now the prominent recruiters are Deloitte, Infosys, SBI, and RBI. Now the fee structure of MBA is 4.47 and BBA plus MBA is 4.52 lakh per year. Now let us quickly go into the video. So this is, I could say, the beautiful campus to experience. So now you have student diversity, a very decent student diversity, and in limited numbers. Now, as this is one of the prominent national institutions, so you get to see high-end auditoriums here. You have administrative buildings, and you get a proper institutional feel. Now, this is situated at Shamirpet. So, usually the high-end institutions or universities are usually on outskirts of city. Now as the city expanded, everything is more or less easy, in terms of connectivity. So NALSAR offers the residential program for MBA and integrated. Now I'm going to show you the administrative building. So once you take left from the entrance, first left, you will get the administrative building. Right there is auditorium and a few other buildings. So now this is the main administrative building of NALSAR. So there are two buildings. The building on left would be the main administrative building. We'll slowly get there. I am trying to see, and showcase you the directions of the university as well. Now I'm walking towards the administrative block. The block on left is administrative block. Right is more or less the academic block. So we have small cafeterias here and there. The college, life, you could call it, is great. You get to see this lush green colorful campus. You have few playgrounds, and residential campus always feels good, because you get to experience the complete campus life experience. And for most of the hostelers, UG or PG would be their first times, to enjoy or step into the actual freedom, or step away from home. So you get to experience and learn new things. So I'm going into the academic block. So there is a small cafeteria. I'll try to show you a glimpse of it. Yes, we are reaching. So this is going to be one of the lengthiest videos that I've taken. So this is the small cafeteria. I'm trying to zoom in and showcase. Now let us quickly go back. Now I'm not going onto the main road and take another left. So there is left from here. I can cover it from here and showcase you the library and management block as well. So let us quickly go to the library. You have a big space in front of library. Now you have limited intakes as well. I guess there is intake of 100 or 120 students for both the programs every year. So this is the nice area. The campus is kind of very huge. You have quarters, guest house for visitors. You have villas for VCs and everyone. So it is a nice place to stay. I have taken a glimpse of guest house as well. I'll showcase you. It is real beautiful. Now it's not like, just a hostel room or a, separate block for staying. So it is a proper guest house. I am trying to avoid students as much as possible, but there are, few students here and there. This is the management block. It is called Department of Management Studies, DOMS. Now these guys have a center for distance and online education as well. This is their mess, and there's a small cafeteria inside as well. Now they have a ATM inside, Canara Bank ATM. Then if you go straight, so there are two ways. If you go right and left, on left you have center for distance and online education. Now if you go right side straight, if you kind of travel, you will find guest houses and everything. On the left hand side you have ladies hostel, and there is one more right from the dining hall on the other end, where you can find boys hostels and one more cafeteria. So let us quickly cover the ladies hostel side first. So I'm trying to go inside and cover. I'll just only cover the outer blocks. The actual blocks are lot more bigger in space, as I do not want to disturb the harmony of the campus. I have not asked or requested anyone to go inside in any block. I'm not, you already know, in all my videos I only try to cover the exterior part of it, because someone might feel that this is not appropriate, or they don't want the campus to be randomly shot. So that is why I kind of try to take videos in a subtle manner, which doesn't disturb anything. I try to avoid students as much as possible. Now on the right hand side, which you have seen, is the ladies or girls hostel. Now there is a real good football ground here. So let me show you. It is a proper ground. I'll show you. The scenery is too beautiful to see. So it is always better to see in real. So this is the girls hostel block. Now we are slowly going back. I'll show you the guest houses and faculty homes here. Then we'll try to cover the other part of the campus, the buildings that I've talked about, Center for Distance and Online Education. So these guys have a RO plant inside the campus as well. So it is a proper functioning community. And so if you ask me to rate at least B schools or universities, definitely NALSAR would be in top 5. And also guys, the fee here is very nominal, and also placements are great, because there are less number of students. You can have quality of placements, and one-to-one interaction with faculty is easier. They also have ample time to cater to your needs, to do proper counseling on what electives to choose, what career path to choose. If you have any roadblocks, they are there at any point in time. And everyone inside the campus are real sweet. So there are ambulances as well. Now this is the healthcare center. So I have spotted 2 ambulances inside the campus, which is good. If you have any medical emergency, it is always good, because though it is in Chamarpet, there is a long route back. Now opposite to this, there is one road leading to IPE. Now these are few guest houses. I guess those are faculty quarters. Yes, these are faculty quarters, and now on my right hand side are the guest houses. So guys, this is a proper guest house. So if you ever, got a chance to be a guest of Nalsar University, please do, kind of give us a, tour of the guest house or home tour. So I guess this is one more guest house. I tried to, cover the entire campus, but I guess someone is staying inside. Maybe VC or Provis, I'm not sure. Or maybe, guests with high cadre. I'm trying to, just showcase you a small glimpse and quickly we'll turn back. Yes, now we are turning back. Now let us quickly reach to the other end of the campus so that you guys can, see. So guys, the only good thing that I feel, apart from able to showcase you these campuses is I'm able to complete my, 4K to 10K run every day, because I was, almost traveling campuses end to end, and each campus is at least more than 5 to 6 acres. So that is bare minimum. Universities this side usually cross 40, 50, 100. There are, universities which have more than 100 acres of campus as well. So let us quickly go back. If you are in serious thoughts of doing MBA, BBA plus MBA, Nalsar University is definitely a great place. So let us quickly go. And also guys, I feel the weather is also supporting me. Every time that I visit a campus, there is definitely a small drizzle. While I was trying to record the other end of the video, fortunately I didn't caught in the drizzle now, but you have to see inside of the campus there are small, garden areas and everything for the ambience. Once it rains, drizzles, or in the initial phases of rain, it is real good to watch. And as you can see, you can have the fresh air of campus. The campus is almost noise free. You do not hear any sounds, from outside, so it is great. And the most unique part is student mix. So there are few rules for the student mix as well. So there is certain percentage allocated to students from the same region, so that is Telangana and AP. There is some number of seats, percentage of seats allocated for students apart from AP and Telangana. No, I guess the regional mix is a lot lower. I guess 25% to 30%, I guess, is the legal mix, and 75% is, non local or student from outside. Now their admission process and everything is clearly mentioned on their website, and their website has all the necessary details. Do check Department of Management Studies, Nalsar University of Law website. Now once we take a right from the dining hall, you have a boys hostel on left hand side, like I said. And once you reach the fag end of this road, you have a small canteen, just like beside boys hostel, and this is the ground. So on the ground you have right hand side is the ladies hostel, and left hand side is the boys hostel. Now in future videos, I'll definitely do take only permissions from management, and try to have few testimonials with students as well. So let us try to ask students what they like about their institution or university the most, and maybe one or two improvements or suggestions. I guess that would be a tricky part, because not all institutions openly take criticism. So let us try that out in our next videos. So let us quickly go. Now we are going back. and there is only one more ride to cover, and we'll be completing this campus tour. Now you have lots of space for parking, lots of space for students to sit and hang out. After seeing this campus, I also feel like rejoining again and studying here. Now I have seen few futuristic infrastructure campuses in institutions and universities, but this kind of subtleness is very rare. We have only few institutions in APTS and all over India. So apart from this, in Hyderabad, the definitely Voxen University is futuristic campus, but IBS Hyderabad or ICFA University has one of the best campuses and great student life. So almost you get the same feel in both these campuses. As alumni of IBS Hyderabad, I have spent almost 5 years in that campus, and both feel kind of home. So this is the RO plan that I was talking about. And now this is their center for distance and online education. Now let us go back to management studies building or the dining hall area, and then there we'll conclude our video. And guys, show your support by subscribing, and if you feel the videos are informative, please do share with your friends and family. And also, if you have any suggestions for me, please do let me know in the comments. I'll try to improve in my next videos. And so that is it, guys, for NALSAR University of Law. So we are almost concluding the video, and as always, please do comment on what institution you would like me to visit next. Most likely I will be able to visit AP and Telangana institutions sooner, and I'll try to visit outside AP and Telangana as well as early as possible. Okay guys, stay tuned for more, and do support, and also do take wise decisions while joining a particular institution or university. Like always, be careful with your career's choice. Stay tuned. Until then, peace out.